And welcome back. Well, bowling is a great weatherproof sport. It's also a fun game for any age, and you can tell these seniors are enjoying it right in the comfort of their own hallway. That's right, their hallway. That's just one of the many ways seniors are connecting and enjoying life. And today we want to tell you more about a very special senior living community and what it has to offer.
Judy Benke is a resident ambassador at Harbour Village in Greendale, and Sarah Kowalski is the activity coordinator there, and they have lots of fun things to do. So let's get started right away. Judy, what does it mean to be an ambassador?
Well, it means to welcome people. When people first move in, it's an adjustment. Although the younger you are, the easier it is to make that adjustment. Yes.
Why is that?
Well, I think because you're thinking about a variety of things. You really haven't locked in on, I want to stay in my house until I pass, or I want to live with my children.
That kind of thing. Why did you decide to move into Harbour Village and to make that step from your own place to living in a senior living community?
I retired early because I had a heart condition, and my family are from Wisconsin, and so I came up hopefully to take care of my mother and father, which actually turned out to be the case. And I stayed at Harbour Village. I chose to go to Harbour Village because one of my relatives had a family member there. And I saw the quality of life because every time I would come to Milwaukee, I would go to visit Harbour Village and see Frank. So I knew it was a quality place, and it is.
So you knew firsthand from a family member, which is so nice. You've been there for 10 years.
Yes.
What are some of the things that you love about it?
I love the fact that you can really do what you want to do. If you want to stay in your apartment, and the apartments are beautiful, and watch television and have your kitty cat snuggle next to you, you can do that. If you want to play games with Sarah, if you want to do Y bowling, or we have a great competition between the men and the women on Wednesday nights. If you want to learn something, there are classes where you can learn. You really have a huge choice of activities. And quite frankly, I've had 2 surgeries, knee replacements, and they even have people who can help you with your therapy when you're there, which is really a blessing. So you don't have to go out in the cold.
What about the socialization and friend part of it? Because I wonder about people who stay in their own home, in their own neighborhood, and they have a few friends or a few neighbors versus what you did, which is kind of meeting a whole new circle of friends.
Well, I think that's one of the jobs that we as volunteer resident ambassadors have, because we take people through the process of going to dinner and meeting our friends, and then they meet people. And so they sort of decide what kinds of things they want to do, and that's usually where they meet their friends. And so it's a really comfortable way of getting to know people without having to feel stressed about it. Because you have somebody there to help you all the time.
And you have things in common, like you said. For you, Sarah, you really coordinate a lot of these activities. How do you decide which activities are best and what to do at Harbour Village?
We really like to listen to our residents. Every month we have what is called a monthly resident meeting. We get together, we have coffee and cake, and they get to say what they like, what they don't like, and we really take their opinion into account, because if they don't like it, I'm not going to get paid. I'm not going to be able to do my job. So,
what kinds of things do you find people really like, enjoy, and that you do time and time again?
We have Brain Health University at Senior Lifestyle. It's a life-based approach to living. It touches your physical health, mental health, social health, and there's different classes that you take, and then we have a graduation at the end of the semester, and that's really a hot ticket. No one else has that, so it's amazing.
That's cool.
Really cool. What other things are some of the favorites?
We do have a men's club. The men love to get together. They love to play cards and gamble and have some beer. So that's one of their favorites.
What about the food? Because, you know, we kind of joked about asking that question last time, but if people move into senior living, they think the food isn't going to be all that good. So I want to hear from you first, and then you can say something.
Well, I used to weigh about 112 pounds before I moved in there.
So it's good.
It's excellent food. Seriously, you have quite a choice. You know, it's not like you're being served one item. And the chef is absolutely spectacular. and has a lot of experience, so we really get some terrific meals. But you also have the right to stay in your apartment and cook if you want to do that, or your family brings you things and you can have leftovers, you know. We also have a fun little cafe that's open 5 days a week. So if you want to come up and have, or go down and have a sandwich or a bowl of soup or a salad, you can have all those things too. And we have our own little grocery store, which is really terrific.
That's
so
nice.
Sometimes I have to go by there and get, an ice cream cone or something.
In this cold especially, right?
Yes, yes.
Or a hot cup of coffee.
That's right.
Exactly.
Yep.
I think it's great. You've got this wonderful move-in special right now that people can take advantage of. There's a $500 credit toward your move-in costs if you sign a lease by the end of the month of February 28th. Here's the information, because you also do these perfect pairings, which we didn't even get a chance to chat about. It's these perfect pairings, which goes on February 20th from 3 to 4:30. You're located on Mockingbird Lane in Greendale. You can RSVP at 414-421-9600. The space is limited to 30 people, so you do have to make sure to RSVP. You can rewatch this on our website. Here's otherwise the information for Harbour Village, so you can call them or visit their website. It's 414-421-9600, or seniorlifestyle.com is the website for more information.
And I'm glad you mentioned that
Yeah, the
perfect pairing, because it's two of my favorite things, chocolate and
Yeah.
wine.
Yes.
And this is a chance for people from outside the community to come and meet people like
Exactly.
Judy, find out all about the community and what you have to offer, and enjoy some wine and chocolate.
Yeah,
See it
nothing
for
wrong with
yourself.
that.
Nothing wrong with that.
Can't beat that.
Yeah, great to have both of you here.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.